So guys, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. I just want to take a watch here in the Toto. Give me 1 second. These are very good news, guys. I am here on live. I use Zoom for Facebook with Torsten Selmayr here. Like you see it, Chuck. We are doing together a live video today, live talk about a big event that will be in December. So I will let you see much more here, okay? So, Torsten.
Yes. So we solved now the technical issues.
We don't have any technical issues. We are great. I just cannot tag you. I don't know why, because
it doesn't matter, but I shared the video on my screen.
Perfect. So guys, good evening, good evening. You will ask yourself, what the heck is this lady doing Friday at 8 o'clock? You know, I am friend with Torsten. We are good friends. We know each other. So I decided to promote something that it's for everyone great. We have in December normally, I cannot say it, I am very sad. Normally December, me and Torsten and his girlfriend, I think, and a lot of people, we are in Vegas.
Yes.
And thank you, coronavirus, thank you, COVID-19, we cannot fly because of you. And so tonight we will talk about this amazing event where I meet a great of people. Everyone meet everyone. Is an event for network marketing, for networker. And I want to say something. I just finished a webinar with the only one, Grant Cardone. And guess what? That guy, it's not a network marketing. And he always say, if I am you and I don't have any business, I will join network marketing. And the network marketing is the best profession. So guys, if you don't know, you are not joining it, you still are not sure which kind of company, make sure you get the best company for you with the best product for you. And you know, he is someone who is already millionaire with network marketing, and he was broke. He will say better his story about how he get millionaire, how he get those things. And network marketing make me to be from introvert, 100% introvert, to be an extrovert when I need it. And I changed my life because I could move from a cold country like Austria to Mallorca. I was in London, I was in Madrid, I was in Los Angeles. Thank you again, COVID-19. I have to come back. Okay, we make fun, we do things, and you know, this profession is such a great profession because you meet really the greatest, phenomenal people in the profession. And it is like, it's for everyone. And I have to tell you something, not everyone is for this profession. So if you're that kind of person who is like, I don't do that, I don't want to do calls, I don't want to talk to people, this is not for you. And also, if you are thinking like a pyramid scam, whatever you are thinking, I was like you thinking 10 years ago. So know of that, it's not for you. And now I will give the part of Torsten. And Torsten, thank you. You took time, and we need to promote this because this event in December is the most important event for this profession. And guess what? On 28th of September, Grant Cardone start a 10-day challenge, 10x, 10 days challenge. And guess who is in that 10 days challenge? Eric Worre.
Really?
Yes, Eric Worre. So if Grant Cardone start to promote network marketing, how the hell do you know not everyone is already in the network marketing? Guys, is the best, the cheapest, I will not say the easiest, I say the cheapest and the simplest way to start a business. So Torsten, I would like to know a little bit, can share your story with us, and then we talk about the event because you are master in that part.
Okay, so thank you for today for setting up this amazing call, and appreciate you very much, Daniela. We are friends since many years. We are not in the same company. We are colleagues and we support each other. And more in this industry, this is really common because this industry, it's not perfect, yeah? But most of the challenges we do have in this industry are self-caused problems because people were over promoting some of the things, they were telling too much and all this kind of stuff. So it's self-caused problem. But nowadays, more and more, there was one guy who brought this industry very close together, that leaders are talking with each other, that they have mutual respect for each other, that they're supporting each other. So Daniela sometimes on my calls, I'm on her calls, and we are supporting each other without making any promotion to whatever. And therefore, this guy, he asked me to be also on his mastermind inner circle last year. And there at the moment, I don't know, 75 of the top networkers globally in this mastermind. And he came up with the idea and said, if people cannot travel to Las Vegas, yeah, I have to travel to the home of the people. And he invested $20 million in a big, great studio.
Wait a moment. I think this should be a reels, a video for the Instagram, because $20 million for make an online event in Vegas, GoPro, Eric Worre, and Thorsten will talk about. So Thorsten, go for it. So you was in mastermind, and this they will do. How I'm very curious. You know, my friend Antonio, another friend from another company, he got last year Hall of Fame, that $1 million things like Oscar.
Yeah.
And this year will be other people. I am curious how they will do this, because online is different than physical, right?
Yeah, that's right. So actually, the first person who ever did this was Tony Robbins, who is also very often at the Eric Worre events. And as Eric, he's living from events, live events. And he said, it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing to have actually those events and online and broadcast it like a webinar, stuff like this. Because if you do this 3 days, people turn off, and it's not the same situation. So Tony came up with the idea to create a virtual studio with live events. So he's standing in the center of the studio, and around him there are a lot of screens. And he sees literally everyone who is on this. And he clicks on the things, and he's doing interaction with these people. And that's really, really, really amazing, because now, yeah, people at their home felt, well, I'm there live. And so they did a lot of interaction. Tony was speaking with them. They had some things. They did some high fives there, virtual high five. He said, do this, and whatever. So people really had fun, and it felt like live. And Eric liked the idea. And so the first the thing he did, he called Tony and said, Tony, I want to rent your studio, which is normal, yeah? But Tony, for some private reasons, said, I am not renting this studio to anybody, yeah? Because he did already get also some people asking him in politics to rent this studio and stuff. So Tony said, I'm not renting it out to anybody, yeah? So I'm not getting into trouble and saying to you no and to you yes. And so he said, I'm not renting this studio.
Just a question. Look, so that means Tony Robbins is the mastermind master. And like everyone knows, every master was once a disaster. Tony started like anyone else. So the Tony is that #1 guru, coach, whatever. So he teach us a lesson. I am your friend, and I am the friend of the other person. So I don't want you guys to fight with each other or to hate each other. I just say no. So we learn. First lesson in network marketing, learn to say no, no matter if it's your best friend or not. So yeah, thank you absolutely. For that, right?
So, but then Eric came up with the idea and said, so if I cannot, I like this idea, what Tony did. And he asked Tony, how did this event go? Was it different than a big Zoom, because the easiest and cheapest thing Eric could do is just making a very big Zoom room that everyone can join this. But it would not feel like a live event or stuff like that. And therefore, Eric said, I'm going to build in Las Vegas a studio. But as we are in the network marketing profession, I will do it 4 times as big as Tony Robbins has his studio.
Yeah, how is that the ego or the alpha? I am biggest alpha than you are. You know, this is like in the Fast and the Furious, where Vin Diesel with The Rock, with Dwayne The Rock, they say, I am stronger than you, I am better than you, and I do much more than you. I love this. It's amazing. Okay, and how much you say? $20 million?
$20 million. And he
crazy.
said, I'm going to invest this in this event for this studio. And so he was calling them, because these studios don't exist. So he literally had some companies to produce the big screens and all this stuff, because you're pushing on the buttons to make interaction with the people. So this is really great. And when he saw it's going, he is always doing something what you learn. If you have an idea in this industry, go out, tell it to the world, and then figure out how.
Yeah. Torsten, I would like to ask you something, because I know the people are curious about this industry. My $1 million is on the way to my bank account. You are already millionaire. Can you share only a little bit from your story, because this will be very interesting, because you are that guy who was millionaire, who got broke, who goes millionaire, get broke. It's just like, you know, and you learn it, that mindset about money, how you think about money, about being rich is the most important thing. And we need to reset our programmation from the past that we get from our parents, from the school, from environment, from society. So get a new mindset, new way to think. Because if someone is once millionaire, the people will say, how the hell he get broke? It's not possible. Oh yes, it's possible if the mind is not the right way. So can you share a little bit from that story? Because I love it.
Okay, thank you so much for asking. So actually, I started nearly 30 years ago in this industry. I was skeptical, but I didn't like this. I thought it's a scam, but I tried some of the products, and therefore I joined this industry. 2 months later, my sponsor quit. I went to the upline, asked the upline, I'm new, I'm a young guy, I just want to know how it's working. And they told me for 6 months exactly what to do. And I followed exactly what they said, and I had no success. And I
want to tell you, to ask you something. So you have done what your upline say to you, 6 months, yes, and you don't have success. And you know why? Yes, I would like to know why, because normally it's learning by doing, and monkey see, monkey do, right? And you have to follow the steps.
Yeah, but my upline used me as guinea pigs for their ideas. So they were telling some ideas, and they said, oh, it did not work with Torsten, so we are not telling to our successful team. So,
okay.
So that's the reason. But I made a decision at this point. I made the decision, okay, I have no upline who is supporting me. I know you can become successful at this, because that's what I heard from Jim Rohn. By the way, I just found this week some of the pictures with me and with Jim.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I was trained by him 15 years. I had lunch with him in Culver City, in Los Angeles, private.
So Torsten, I'm sorry.
My brother with Jim Rohn.
I will interrupt you right now. You know, you are a privileged person that had the possibility to learn with Jim Rohn, because the Jim Rohn is that person who make a Tony Robbins too.
Absolutely.
You know?
And so, Eric Worre.
And Eric Worre and all these guys, they are, because Grant Cardone also talk about Jim Rohn. Warren Buffett is Elon Musk or how all the guys the name are. Everyone started, and you had the privilege to be with him. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! You know, I am not surprised that you, like a German, have that different energy and motivation there.
Like I said, more success.
Exactly. Come on, we do this. Go.
You know what he said, that was really something interesting. And I when I'm telling my story, I always not just telling story, but maybe you note down some of the things. He said, it's not about the $1 million you're making. It is about learning the skills and the mindset for becoming $1 million earner. So your brain and your skill is growing with your success. And he said a lottery millionaire who just by accident got hit by $1 million, over 80% of them are broke after 2 years because their mind and their skills did not grow with the money they're getting.
I would like to add here something, because the people will not understand how the hell you get millionaire and then get broke. I know people from Austria. They won 10 million euro, something like this, and after 2 years, they was broke with debts, and they wasn't nothing have done with the money. So the mindset is very important, and when you have a mentor like Jim Rohn, it works, because that guy, I think, will live after everyone will die. If
Absolutely.
we don't let a legacy, he will stay, we will be gone.
Yeah, and you know, the interesting thing is, if you get the skills in everything, he said, you can do it over and over again because you learned how you did it. So that's what he meant with this. And so when I found out after 6 months, my upline was not supporting me, I said, I will mentally having no upline. So, and I would just learn everything. I will go to every training. I will go to read every book and talk to successful people, find what they're telling me, trying everything. And then I will teach to my team the things which are working, so no one has to suffer like me, because this was really risky the first 6 months. It nearly took me out. I make now a fast forward. In my first career, I was not the fastest. It took me 8 years to go to the top in my first career in network. 8 years, So I was not really the fastest, but I learned the skills. I learned the mindset. I learned everything. And so I became very successful, and then some things happened with the company. The founder died, the company got sold, the new owners were taking out the product. So like in every business, network marketing is not different than in any other business, Self-made problems on the one side, because over-promising, under-delivering, or having false expectation or creating false expectation, which is even worse. But sometimes there's things from the outside which you cannot change. We cannot change what happened with the worldwide pandemic. It just happened. We have to deal with it. And so sometimes some things happen in some companies where you don't feel home anymore. And that's why I left after 15 years, my first network.
I have a question, not a question. I would like to, you remember me on something, because I started to study these successful people, and I was asking myself in the past, how the hell someone have $1 million and get broke after being a millionaire, And then I get a friend, we have a friend also from Alex Hoffman, for example, is from my company. He was in 3 different companies, and he was millionaire, and he say, they give him this Oscar, award for being a millionaire. And then he say, where is my $1 million? I don't have that money. Where the heck is the money? This is like interesting. And I will agree with you 100% what you say. When you once learn the skills, you always will be able to do it again and again. And this is the things that the people you say with false, like wrong expectation.
Expectation, yeah,
Yeah, and
absolutely.
I listen a lot of people, they say only the people on the top earn money, only this. And the group where I am with the 10x challenge and the Cardone group, also the people once say, oh, I know everything about network marketing, that it's the worst things, ta ta ta, you don't earn money, only and I have done everything it was necessary. And I remember what I learned from Tony Robbins and all these guys, Eric Worre, and I saw you, and Alex Hoffman, both two person that I know personally was on once millionaire, get broke and get again millionaires. These are two examples in network marketing. And I say, how many hours did you work for that? How many hours you invest to learn the skills? With how many people you talk with? And he was like, I have done a lot. Give me numbers, because without numbers we don't talk. And Cardone say, no matter which kind of business, no matter which kind of profession, if you don't learn the skills and if you don't take massive action, nothing will make you successful. And this is like in network marketing. I love it, really. I love network marketing because right now in 2020 is the best solution that the people can have. Started joining with a small investment, and then they have to do the things. Because look guys, Thorsten is talking about upline. Maybe you don't understand that word. It's someone who is on the top and someone who give you the chance to join. And that who give you the chance to join is up, is down, is out, and the other person is just experimenting with you. Right, we have the same situation in normal business. I was working in the government, I was working in the NGO, and believe me, my boss was making distraction and separation and was doing, you are a woman, you have this, da, 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 da. It was the same thing, worse, because in network marketing, if you do the work and you have small successes, you get level up and cover it by other people, and you learn something. So Thorsten, you had done this, you get broke, and you told us, remember 1 year before that you get so broke that you don't have warm water.
Actually, I was looking for a new opportunity after I left this company, and there were companies over promising, under delivering, or some companies which did not even license their product, and I was. So I did not really make for 5 years good money in network. It's even though you have the skills, if sometimes some things happen which do not work, probably you do not respect the culture of something, and some companies do not respect culture of maybe Europeans, and they don't see what's going on. And so actually, I was literally broke then after 5 years. Also some private issues, private situation, everything comes together. You know how it is, divorce and all this kind of stuff. So all the things come together. But so I was literally collecting bottles and cans out of garbage to pay my electricity bills and went to the food bank. But I never gave up. I never gave up. I always say,
oh, Thorsten, you never gave up. That means you was not broke. The only person is broke. Exactly. You stay out with the money, because divorce, all the stuff. Girls, a man, it's not a bank account. Okay, take attention. I have on the mission. I am totally. It's my duty. I will put this word different way. The women have to stop to think the man is a bank account, and the men have to stop to think a woman is only cooking and cleaning and giving kids. Okay, so this is like. I'm a coach also, and I'm psychologist for 15 years. And this is like, you are only then broke if you give up, because if you are still have the, money, you can do the money. And then you are like motivation. Okay. But if you give up, that is 100% broke. Yeah. So you was not really broke.
Yeah. Absolutely. I said I'm the most positive guy I ever met in my entire life. So even when I was collecting bottles, I was thinking that, God, I don't know why you want me to do this, but I know it must be a reason. One day I will understand, but I know I will get out of this situation. And I believe still in network marketing because there were not so many options out there. I personally think even though network marketing is not it's perfect, it has some challenges with like every other business, but it's for the average person the best opportunity. So talk to the person who showed you this video, talk to Daniela, talk to everybody. Yeah, they will tell you, we saw people going from down to up and down and stuff like this. And same thing happened to me. I decided to go through, found a new company, did my work, because you only getting people think where I'm getting paid off in network marketing. You're only getting paid for the value you bring to people, you bring to the marketplace. And so I had to do my job. And there, like I said, 2 years later, I got an award, $1 Million Club and all this kind of stuff. And I just did it again. But the
just
thing
a
is,
moment, guys, do you see how humble is this guy? And I have to tell you something here. Everyone who is watching right now and will watch and replay, you have to remember, the money is energy. Energy, we need everyone. And the money is not the evil. Rich people are great people. And the example you have it here, Thorsten is millionaire and he is like normal person. Okay, so stop to think bad about the rich people and about the money.
For me, I was taught from my dad when I was small boy, being rich is bad. That's what he, money, bad, and stuff like this. I never believed this. And he said, if you're, you know how I see money in the meantime? You told something about energy and stuff like this, which is really good. But I see, because my daddy said, money is making your character bad. And that's not true. I say always, money is only the multiplier for your character. If you have zero, if you have no money, yeah, and before, yeah, and you are a bad person, and now you get money, you are 10x, 10 times a bad person with money, yeah. If you're before a good person, you're 10 times better with money because you can do some more things. It's just an expression of the character.
Exactly. My grandma used to say, a poor person without money can be an asshole, and then get the money will be much bigger asshole with the money. So the money doesn't change the character. Like you say, it's put the power on the real character that the person has. So guys, listen carefully. Money is great. And until you don't stop to talk bad about the money, about the rich people, you will not attract it. Believe me, poor people or bad people, rich people, everywhere we have the same. Stop to generalize and think about, this is a millionaire. He is talking here with you. What a guy. So do you think a poor person, I ask really people to share their story. And they say, no, I don't want that people know about me. Really? So which kind of value do you bring? Thorsten say you need to bring value to the world. So you want that this world change, and a lot of people right now, they are with COVID, with this, with that, and they say, oh, government. And I have to tell you something, start with yourself, because every person, if we collaborate, we bring small values to this world, we can be better world, we can have the better world. So Thorsten, continue with that story. I love it. You see, we teach the people already here, and guys, take notes, because this is once, and it's the last one in this year, I think.
you know what I found, what I found out? If you don't have any money, you're all day thinking about money, because your bills come in, you don't know how to pay it, you don't know how you can buy food and stuff like this. So it's just really, the whole day was about money when I was broke. But when I got money again, you are not thinking about money. You're just feeling great. The money is there. So it's not about the money anymore. Very important.
I have a question. It's very important question, because you say something. When you are broke or you don't have money, whole day you're thinking how to pay the bill, how to buy the food, blah, blah, blah. So will you agree, or how do you think is this important? If you are hungry enough, you will find the solution and you will find a way. If not, you will find the excuses. Or how do you think about this?
Absolutely, yeah. To become successful, yeah, you have to be on the one side. You have to have the passion or you want to change something. You have to be hungry or whatever. But only being hungry, and you know, 20, 30 years ago, there was all these people about esoteric, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
And so they said, you just have to think and be positive and everything will come. And think about the $1 million and it will come. It will just come because the universe, because you're sending out a positive vibe to this thing. You know what I found? I saw so many people with esoteric positive thinking going broke. You know why? They forgot something.
Take action.
Yes, exactly. If you just think about it, yeah. There was this good example what I heard one day. So there was this guy who had this really beautiful garden. There was this garden. It was so beautiful. And a man walked by to this garden and he said, oh my God, I'm walking every day and seeing your garden. And it's the most wonderful garden. It's amazing how God created this garden. And he said, yes, you are right. Without God, it wouldn't grow. But I tell you something, before we just left it over to God, you should have seen this garden. It was not nice. So what did this man mean? So yes, the one thing is the universe and God and stuff like whatever you believe in, we don't care. Yeah, but whatever you believe in. So he has the power. That's the one thing. But you have to put it into action because without action, yeah, the garden wouldn't be nice. So that's the same thing in every situation in life. So
this is a very important point that you say, because you know I just started a small course coaching for parenting. Why is important the relationship, a good relationship between kids and parents and vice versa, and why this kind of raising of kids will make us better society. Is like you say, the God, yeah. But if you don't make the work, nothing change. So if you want that in future, you don't have machista, you don't have criminals, you don't have feminista, this kind of hate and all that stuff, you need to start by yourself. Start to put in action, because only praying doesn't do things. My grandma was very religious, believe me. When I was small kid, I need to make fasting, I have to go to the church. Oh, and when I get teenager, I get tired, you know, that tired, the teenager get tired. And I say, Grandma, I don't like to go anymore to church. And she say, okay, no problem. Give me the reason why, you know, because, and I say, you know, Grandma, I just saw people, they're going to the church, they put their beautiful clothes, makeup, and put themselves beautiful, then go to the church and they start to trash, you know, gossip with other people. And my grandma look at me and she say, and why you focus on that? The gossip, it's not the way you want to be. So don't watch and do what the people do, watch and do what you need to do, and just do it. And since then I was not in the church anymore, because she could not give me an answer that I say, why they gossip? And if someone say, I believe in God, why you don't do the things, what you need to do? Be nice, be lovely, don't hate, don't envy, don't gossip, don't steal, don't lie, don't cheat. So what is the problem? How much are you spiritual? How big is your belief in God if you're not doing, you know? Because I was divorced, I am divorced, and I was married for 10 years. And also it was cheating, all that stuff. So the people think being positive is enough. No, I was one of them. So I want to bring that. I was one of them. In 2008, someone told me, watch The Secret and do what The Secret say and you will get God. Okay, The Secret opened my head and I understood some kind of things. And then also I understood, if you don't take what you learn and start to take action, nothing will happen. So is this a network marketing? I love it because, you know, before I was totally against. I was like, no, 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 no. I am a lawyer and a psychologist. And for me, it was, no, 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 no. This is like a scam. This is like blah, blah, blah. And only on the top they win. It's not true. And everything changed when you start to do things. So I will take from you today here what you say, be hungry. And it's not enough to be hungry. It's necessary to start to do things. If you don't like your situation, damn it, move your ass from the sofa, move your face from Netflix and start to do things, because nothing will come from maybe rain.
Yeah,
You know, so
absolutely, you're right.
I love your story. I love how you have done, because being in that position, and I remember when you talk about that, you got emotional. Now you are perfect in emotion.
You know, the good thing is, yeah, that's what I teach also to people, yeah. You can learn, there are always people who are willing to teach you some of the thing, yeah, what you need to do. But you also have to be patient, yeah?
Yeah.
It will not happen. There is no overnight success.
No.
I learned from Jim Rohn, he said, you are not becoming a millionaire or money in 90 days, but you will become a millionaire or very successful in this industry if you do it 90 days and 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 90 days. Every year you do it 4 times 90 days runs, yeah? Do it 4 times a year. So that's how you get successful. And while you're learning, you're already making good money in this industry.
Yeah.
That's why I love this industry. I see people developing in their skills. They are totally probably not in sales and nothing. Today, it's way more easy than when we started. We have today social media, yeah? Follow Daniela on social media. I think your Instagram
and
is...
follow Torsten. We are perfect. We are friends. No problem there. We don't pinch each other. We help each other.
Very cool. So if you want to see my Facebook, Instagram, it's hashtag Top Coach T. T for Torsten.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Torsten,
what is your Instagram?
My Instagram is Daniela _base of balance. I am the Wonder Woman.
So you just follow us, and you know what? You getting educated. And while I was I said I learned from my dad, you are never too old to learn. So and that's why I went the first time 2013 2014 to the US to a Las Vegas event. I heard the first time at this time about GoPro, and I got to know the first time Eric Worre. And the funny thing is, I didn't know about the generic things. You're not allowed to have some promote your company and stuff like this. And I was the new guy, the successful guy, and I came in and had all my buttons on and my t-shirt from the company. And someone came up to me and said, "You're not allowed to do this here." And I said, "What do you mean?" It's a generic event, so we are not respecting. And I said, "Oh, I didn't know about it." Yeah, it was.
And you go to the bathroom to change?
Huh?
You go to the bathroom to change?
I took over my jacket so you couldn't see this, and I took off my buttons.
Oh my gosh.
I was going like this. No one had it, and I was going.
So you want to say with this?
Never had it.
And that you want to say with that, because I invite everyone to GoPro, and next year I am there 100%. We fly. We will do that. So I say always, it's very safe area. And you would just confirm it's safe area. If you, like Torsten, that millionaire guy, that top leader, could not have the buttons, the information, all that stuff from their own company. So can you understand, guys? Network marketing is a safe profession if you do it professional. If you're not, you don't have success. You will not get Torsten, like Torsten, a millionaire, if you just wait to something happen, and if you pinch the people of other people, that it's not okay. Okay.
They will kick you out. You're not allowed to come back anytime anymore. And you don't want this to happen, because what you learned there was this really changed my world. I said, oh my God. And then when he was talking also about Jim Rohn and some philosophies, which I heard, and unfortunately, Jim Rohn died a couple of years ago. So no one of you will ever hear Jim Rohn live. But Eric was also taught by Jim Rohn, and it was so amazing. We went there and it was so great, and I was going, oh my God, why why I'm here alone. And I said,
oh, that
I
was
wish,
one good.
I wish everyone of my organization would see this. And so from there on, I was starting to read the book. I didn't even know the book GoPro, and then I got the book GoPro. I was reading the GoPro Pro. Get it? It's the Bible. It's like the Bible in network marketing. You have to read this book, and more than 2 million of the copies are already sold of this book. So you see, it's very successful book. And then. And from there on, every year I went over. There was not one single year I'm missing, and every year I'm going there, and I'm hearing the things and say, "Oh my God, he said something like this similar last year, and you didn't put it into action. Why you didn't?" It was so. Oh my God, there were so many things, and I had all these books about GoPro, and that's how I became better and better and better. And then a lot of my team went there, and they were growing as leaders, and they were growing their business. And this and to be honest, flying over there, it was really expensive. The ticket was $500-600. It was the flight you flying over. It was a hotel. So this couple days cost you approximately $2,000-3,000 or euros. It was really expensive.
Yeah, and it's worth it. I want to add something here, because I am not so long in that part. I was first time in 2018 or 17 first time, and I meet the other friend of mine, Antonio, and he was in 2018. 17, he had $800 income and go to the GoPro in 2017, like nobody, you know. 1 year later, he comes and was a panelist and on the stage on the GoPro, and I was like, what? This guy, this 20-something? Oh my gosh, this is not the way. A year later, and last year in 2019, is that guy he put everyone to make yes, you know, the Spanish smart guy. He was talking after Grant Cardone. Oh my gosh, you say something important, take your team with you. You know, Antonio was 5 people 2017, 161 2018, and 2,100 something in 2019. And this is like, guys, if you have teams, if you are willing to let yourself be coachable, because if you're not coachable, this business doesn't work for you. And it was for me wrong way, because I was not coachable. So here is the best example. If you're not coachable, you are not getting millionaire fast, and you will not get fast in network marketing. And then you start to grow. If you understand that being coachable is the best way for you, you will start to grow. And then you will meet people like Torsten, who is already there where you want to be. And it is like you open and you start to grow. So my $1 million is on the way into my bank account. And this is be coachable, learn, apply. And Torsten says something important. Always I was writing and say, oh my gosh, he says something last year and I don't apply it. Why not? So take notes and apply everything.
Yeah, the challenge is that many people are teachable.
Yeah.
But the big difference is being teachable and being coachable. People think it's the same thing. No, the teachable persons, they say, oh, tell me more. Daniela, tell me more. Torsten, tell me more. Oh, I need to know all this.
Yeah.
But they never put it into actions. They ask you. I always call them ask holes. Not assholes, ask holes, yeah? So they always ask you, but they don't put it into action. If you're coachable, like Daniela said, you're putting it into action. And this is a big one. And Eric, over the last couple of years, as he is now getting all the top leaders of this industry together, working together for a good reputation in this industry. So he hears now, oh, what's working in this company? What is the good ideas here? Oh, this company and this leader is doing a good idea, and this people is on the growth. And so he gets now all these ideas, and he takes out all the best ideas, and he's sharing this with you. You cannot even, whatever you paid for the ticket and the traveling, it's so small the cost. And if people saying, I do not have the money, I cannot afford it. I tell you, cannot afford. If you don't have the money, you cannot afford not to go and not to have a ticket there. And this year, it's the cheapest way of getting all your GoPro. It's translated in so many languages, and as we cannot travel, he travels to your living room, to your home. So he is there for 3 days, and you could be there with your friends, with your downline, with your whatever, or with your partner who might be skeptical in his industry and say, oh, you're only alone and stuff like this. But now he sees all these people. This will be an event with 100,000 people. And people go, oh my God, 100,000 people. Yeah, it will be an event with 100,000 people. And if you and your partner sees this and they say, oh my God, I thought it's a small industry. Say, yeah, it's an over $180 billion industry. Just to compare it, Hollywood does around 80 billion a year, and we're doing 180 billion a year. The German soccer football league is doing 2.5 billion a year, and our industry is doing 180 billion. Every single day in this industry, not in our company, not in Daniela's company, all this industry, every day, $200 million are paid out as commission to the people. And you know what? Only less than 1% are the top leaders. So the most money is not getting the top leaders. The most money is getting everybody in this industry. But you have to be consistent and put it into action. And that's what you will learn from the GoPro event. So if you go to this virtual GoPro event, yeah, you get your ticket for just $297, and you have it at home. You don't have to travel. You don't have to do all. You get all the information, and it will not just be a webinar or whatever. He can interact with all the people. So maybe you and your people who are in the living room, he sees you and you're doing funny things, and he says, we want to see this group, and now you're live and everyone sees you and everyone's going, oh my God, what's going on? And he is interacting with you guys then on the sofa and say, hey, let's applaud them and cheer them and do this kind of stuff. So this is crazy. Never happened before.
Great stuff. So guys, if you want to join the GoPro event, you can join on the Thorsten, can you put the link where they can buy? I put it
already in the link. It's virtualgopro.com/getmyticket.
Yeah, so it's very important. So guys, we are from different companies. We do different things, and we are together because the world will be better if we work together. And I will go back to that sentence: women and men have to support each other, not be against each other. Okay, so we do this because we want everyone to be good, and you start now, you will be better in the future. I don't know if you wake up tomorrow, because tomorrow doesn't exist, and I know that there is outside is a future. And if you want to be successful, if you want to have that bill paid, because that is your problem right now, because you don't have a job, or like this, like Thorsten say, you cannot offer that you are not joining and not seeing, because that event, that things, the people they are talking there, they will change your mind, and you will be able to be also, at least you can pay your bills and you can change their life for yourself and for your kids. And believe me, I have 2 degrees, no profession with that degrees make me free. Network marketing make me free, because I need the phone, the laptop, done. It's anything else, I don't need it. So it's important that you understand something. Give yourself a chance and listen very carefully. Again, this video, what Thorsten say, it's not the easiest way, it's not the funny way, and it's not teachable. You have to be coachable.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And whatever your goal is, even if not everyone has the goal to become millionaire in this industry. When I started, it was not about becoming a millionaire in this industry. It was really about making 2,500 German marks, which is 1,250 euros if you compare it today. So that was the reason why I'm starting. And I was thinking, if I do one day 10,000 one day in the future, in 10-20 years, I'll be more than happy. That's 5,000 euro. That's how far I could see. But no matter what your goal is, Maybe it's just you want to make an additional income of $500 to $1,000 or euro in this industry. This is the best way of doing this in this industry. And you still have to learn these skills. So you can have a continuous business, and which is maybe the vacation, the second vacation or for your kids or whatever. It might be a second car. So you have now 2 cars, which makes you probably more independent. It's maybe the private school for your kids. It's maybe the difference between an apartment or a bigger house, just 500 to 1,000 euros. It doesn't have to be always the big high goal. Yeah, it's okay to have the big goals and to have this, but there are more people which we help. I want to help so many people making 500,000, a couple of thousand of euro. And I'm telling you, this can change everything for you. It's maybe that one day, yeah, you're making a couple of thousand with continuous work, because it's work. You still have to work for it. It's network marketing, yeah. It has the word work in. You have to do the work. And if you build it on a customer base and with a solid foundation, no scam and whatever, you can have for long lasting an income where maybe you can get rid of your job. Maybe you say your job is nice, but maybe you say, I don't like my boss, I like my freedom, I like something. And I saw pictures from Daniela. She now has decided, oh, I don't want to be in the center of my country. I prefer, even though we have some kind in Spain, lockdown and all this kind of stuff, I'm going to Mallorca. And that's the luxury. You just need your computer today and your phone and an internet connection. And that's it. And that's so cool that you can work literally everywhere and from everyone. My doggy is coming.
Who is that?
Look here, he's right here. There he is.
Oh my gosh, I am 100% dog person. Love it, love it.
He said,
oh my God.
Get my food, get my food.
Okay, Torsten, we finish here. Thank you very much. I saw you put the link. Please, guys, you want to change something, start by yourself, join the event, and then decide it, because maybe it's not for you. And I am sure you know someone who will love to have it. And so do it. The link is down below the video. Connect and join. He is Daniela Schweiger. I am that problem solver person. And
Torsten Vettelmeier, hashtag Top Coach T.
Okay.
Thanks you so much for your time. Thanks for
you.
doing this Facebook. And guys, thank you for watching. Maybe you comment below if you watch the replay. Just put a 2 in there for the replay. And Daniela, thanks for your time as well. And we guys appreciate you. We love you guys. And see you in the future.
We do this.
See you in GoPro.
Come on, we go and we do this. Come on.
Yeah.
Thank you. Mwah.
All the best. Virtual